BBC host Mishal Husain called out the shadow Brexit Secretary after he rebuked claims he had called for a Norway-style trade agreement for Britain. Ms. Husain said there continues to be confusion on a couple of really central points, including between yourself and Jeremy Corbyn. You have said you would favour a Norway-style arrangement. He said no to that because Norway doesn't have enough influence over the single market, the rules of the single market. BBCBrexit news. Sir Keir Starmer was owned after he contradicted himself after Sir Keir said he had never had a preference for the proposal. She added, "You said so on Andrew Marr. When Andrew Marr put it to you in December whether you'd want a Norway-style treaty for the 21st century. You said yes." In December 2017, the Labour frontbencher had called for a deal granting Britain full participation of the market and for the full benefits of the customs union. He also accepted the UK might have to contribute to the European Union budget in order to secure access to the internal market. Norway is currently part of the European Economic Area (EEA), which allows the Nordic country to access the EU single market. Sir Keir replied to the BBC Radio 4 Today presenter saying, "I never said I preferred the Norway model. Actually, we've been very, very clear. When Andrew Marr put it to you in December, you said yes." Mishal Husain the first was talking about a different treaty. "I actually went to Norway because so many people told me the Norway model is the obvious model. I went to Norway, in particular to the Norway-Sweden border, to see what it would look like. There is infrastructure on that border, checks and security. I cannot imagine that in Northern Ireland, and it's inconsistent with the phase 1 of the agreement. One of the answers to this is not to adopt the Norway model. It's got to be a model that works for the UK." Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn said Britain needs a better deal than that of Norway in order to have more influence over UK rulemaking. Mr. Corbyn said Labour wanted to remain and reform, but the ship has sailed, as he attempted to outline the party's view on Brexit.